What's going on, guys? Back with another video. Today we are heading to the gym. Today we got chest on the menu. I'll make it a pretty simple yet effective chest day today. I think the forecast we're gonna have some either Smith machine incline bench or some dumbbell incline bench. I think Smith machine's gonna feel better. Then I got some cable flies, more cable flies, and more cable flies of different variations. Maybe potentially some dips, some chest dips. We'll see. But that is the plan for today. It is currently 10 to 8 right now. Quarter to 8, 10 to 8. We're feeling a little bit tired, but nothing a good old monster won't fix. I actually wanted to pick a different flavor today for my fridge, but I dropped this one on the floor and it ended up kind of depressurizing. So this one is the, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, the Ultra Paradise Hawaiian, Ultra Hawaiian, yeah, just Ultra Hawaiian. So let's crack it open and see what she's tasting like. See, it doesn't have that same crispy type of sound because I freaking dropped it. So it's alright. Definitely doesn't compare to the other ones nearly as much. I'd give this one, I'd give it a 6.8. It's just not something I really get because I want it, but I do love variety. So we picked it up off the shelf this time. Also to give you guys a rating so you know what you're getting into. Which, speaking of, what is your top 3 favorite Monster flavors? It could be zero sugar or not zero sugar, but I'm curious to know in the comments what you guys prefer to drink. Yeah, my workplace today ended up taking all the service team out for a luncheon, right, paid by our boss, which was actually really nice. Took us to Turtle Jack's, got me a steak sandwich, which was actually really good. The dude next to me got freaking chicken tenders and fries, and I was thinking, like, grown ass man getting chicken tenders and fries, but hey man, the amount of food that came out on that guy's plate was crazy. And honestly, it looked good. So I was looking at his plate and I was kind of wishing that was him. But it is what it is. Back to the lift though. We're gonna hit a good chest day today. I think we're gonna continue with the trend of just going a little bit heavier than we should, just to see kind of where we're at. Kind of a bad week to do that because like I said, I'm on call this week, so I've been working longer hours. But we like to be a little crazy. We like to push ourselves a little bit. So enough for yapping. Let's get into the lift. All right, so we got access to a Smith machine, luckily. So what we're gonna do is about 3-4 sets of bench. We're gonna start off with 205. I did warm up, but I want to see how this chest day is gonna kind of feel. We're gonna prime it a little bit with the weight that we're used to, and then we'll see if we go up or if we kind of just stick around this.
I think that was 9 or 10. If that was 10, we'll go up just a little bit. If it was 9, we'll rep it out at this. We managed to get 10 reps with 205. If I was pushing 305, I don't know, I might need to train in a jungle or something at this point. So we upped the weight to 225. We're gonna give that a shot. And aim for about anywhere between 6 to 8 reps. We're not gonna count though. I'm gonna count that after. I'm just gonna try to give it everything I have. We'll do 2 sets of this. With this, I like to keep the bench at an incline of like 2 notches above flat, and then where these little rings are on the bar, I like to put my ring finger on it, right? I feel like that's the best positioning for, well, to line it up with your chest. Alright. Let's get something going nice. This is a good one. Who am I kidding? If I wasn't ready for that last week, not ready for that this week. We're gonna bring it back down to 205. Let's drop that weight a little bit. Bring it back down to 205 and kind of rep it out from there. I think 205 is the sweet zone right now. And then we'll progressively overload this exercise the correct way, now that we know that we're actually not ready for 225. And once we hit about 12 reps consistently of this for about 3 sets, 2-3 sets, then we'll move on to hitting 225. All right. Bench is slightly off, like ever so slightly, but that was okay set. We'll do another one, kind of like how pressing is feeling for my chest as of right now, so we'll keep it going. One more. We're adding in an extra set of benches because it's feeling really good. Then we'll burn off with some flies. I think we'll do some seated flies with the cable. Really focus on that stretch and like getting a good squeeze. And then I think we'll either do some dips or some sort of low to high fly. You know, low to high fly kind of sounds better right now. I feel like my upper chest is fiending for some extra juice, so I think we just answered our own question there. Let's get this last set of benching and move on in the workout. That was a good finisher for that. Let's move on. This machine, I don't really see it at a lot of good lights that I go to. So I like doing chest here just because this machine has been, it just feels really good. You can get a really nice good squeeze and a good stretch. I like to use this right behind my back so I can get a further stretch as opposed to just kind of racking back. So let's give it a few sets. Let's give it a go.
Saturday and beauty spot. Right on Front Street. Front Street.
Really let your chest open up and squeeze. I had to push hard a little bit at the end. That felt good. Let's run that back. Ran out of reps with the flies, but if you ever want to give it a little bit more, presses are easier to do than a fly. So it was good to kind of utilize that at the end instead of just knocking out partials and burning myself out. Positioning my wrists or elbows in a way where I can do a press and get a couple reps in that way and knock out a couple partials from there. 2 more. Do you want to like be a gym funk music for me? Just do some beatboxing over the phone. There you go. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Fuck. Alright. No, that was a tough set. So I actually forgot to click record on that last set. Very unfortunate. But we did do one more set. We hit about 7 reps. It was gorgeous. It was magical. You know, freaking Obama came down and gave me $1,000 after the set was done. You have to be there to see it. So we're gonna do about 2-3 sets of this and just completely burn out our upper chest. I like to have this at about knee hip height and just bring it over. I like to basically shove my bicep right into my upper chest and just bring it as high as I can go. And you'll feel like a nice contraction at the top. So that's what we're going for. Let's knock out some reps. That felt good. Let's get another 2 more. All right. I guess we're fucking PRing today. It's chest day. Might as well see if we can fucking push this shit. I'm gonna need a lift off for sure.
All right. Got it?
Yup. Wait.
Okay.
Up.
Yo, did I fuck it up?
No, it's okay. I fucking didn't have that shit in the first place. Maybe if this was my first chest movement, maybe
Yeah.
I would have had it, but I was fucking pushing up with my.
Oh, you were going crazy, bro. You were like, hey.
I was like, wait, I want to fucking see if I can get this shit. Because I could almost taste it. Hey, listen, this is what it is. But see what I mean? Fuck.
But yo, that was pretty fucking crazy though. Like, yo, you haven't done it in ages.
I haven't fucking incline benched barbell in like, I want to say since last February. So, ooh, some guy just fucking farted. You smell that?
I swear it
You're
wasn't
lucky.
me, though.
It's okay. It's kind of gone now. Anyways, yeah, fuck. But I want to see you bench 25 on top of this bitch. All right, so that was a fun little experiment. We are also running out of angles to use, so this is a new one. Let's hit one more and then call it. So I just helped my boy freaking do a crazy drop set and push some absolutely insane weight on bench, and it's got me hyped the hell up. So I think we're gonna power through this set, maybe do a set of dips just to burn out, then we'll get into our cardio. But I feel like I'm getting my second wind, so let's keep going. Let's get some dips going. So we did a couple feeler reps with the chest dips, and I think it's gonna be a good finisher. We're gonna go a little bit lighter since our chest is almost out of commission. We kind of want to burn it out, so we have a 25, and we're going to chest dip as much as we can with this 25 for about 2 sets. I think 2 sets will be the magic number. All right. So with chest dips, different from tricep dips, is you really want to lean more forward, because then you're biasing more your lower chest. as opposed to just regular dips. You're gonna kind of hold yourself up straight, and then it's almost like a JM press. Your arms moving in that motion. So at least this way, when you're leaning forward, you put more of that tension on your chest, and that's what you're using to push yourself back up. So kind of like a push-up on steroids. Let's do one more. Okay, we got one more set. Then we're gonna move on to some much needed cardio. All right. We're feeling good though. We're feeling optimistic. We're just gonna wait for that beat drop. Switch offset. That's it. That was a ticket. Let's hit some cardio. Unfortunately, fortunately for me, fortunately for the people, Stairmaster is completely booked up. Everyone and their mom wants to be on their cardio wave, which is a good thing because, you know, we're staying on top of our cardiovascular health lately as a collective. So that's what we want. So I'm just doing some incline treadmill, which I haven't done in a while. So it's a little bit easier on the knees because I think for Stairmaster, it's been my main movement or exercise for cardio for the past 63 days. So we'll do a little change of pace today. Anyways, the lift, it was a good lift. I'm happy with the way it went. Incline press was feeling really good. I felt good tension and good movement on my chest, and we were able to move a decent amount of weight. Okay, and then for those flies, okay, I liked that I was going heavy, but I think when it comes to flies, you're better off dropping the weight a little bit and just really focusing on the actual movement path itself as opposed to just pushing and muscling the weight. I think that you're better off just taking advantage of a good squeeze, a good stretch, and nice control, and just burning your chest out that way. So you live and you learn, but I think I'm pretty happy with the way that went. Then at the end with those low to high flies, that's always something I like to do, as well as the dips at the end really made me feel good. So I'd say it was a pretty good lift. We'll rate it an 8 out of 10. Only not higher because of those what's it called? Those two heavy flies at the beginning-ish of the workout. So that's it for today. Tomorrow the plan is to hit it back. So after work, get a back workout in, and yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys later.